Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. So today we are going to try a new game. So it's going to be Train Simulator. So you and I am going to explore it. So I'm going to start the game with little basic trains and then we'll start from there, see how it goes. All right guys, let's jump into the game. All right guys, so I'm going to try with some basics. I'm already in there. So this kind of training map we have. As you guys see on the top, like the gift training me to what to do and stuff like that. Now I'm gonna do actually climb, board this train and then I have to drive this train. This is more of like a passenger train. It's like, so open the door.
Take a seat in the driver's position.
Out the door. Sit. Yep.
Always remember to close the driver's door once you get in the cab. Some trains will prevent the brakes from releasing if any doors, including the driver's door, are still open. To unlock the control desk, insert the master key and activate it. Turn the coach lighting on so that passengers aren't boarding a dark train.
This is a passenger train, so we need to turn on the porch lights first. So for that, this is where it is. So I
to
have
allow
turned on
passengers
the
to
porch
board
light.
the train, you will need to open the correct doors. In order to use the buttons in the cab, you must first insert and then turn the door key to the on position. As the platform is on your left, press the open doors left button. The weather has turned quite bad, so you'll need to turn the wipers on.
Turn on the wipers, guys. It's raining.
The cab light is currently on. Make sure to turn it off. It's useful to find your way around in the cab, but can make it hard to see out of the window, so you should always turn it off before you start moving. Headlights in the UK are used to allow others to see the train rather than being of great use to the driver seeing out.
So right now we are
Set
on
the headlights
UK
for
map
daytime
guide,
running and
eventually,
ensure the
once
tail
the
lights
training
are
is
off.
done, I will even open up the US map too. So I think I got both the maps actually. So need to turn off the tail lights actually. Need it.
While the passenger doors are open and the loading objective completes, you'll notice the bar in the top left slowly rising. Once it reaches the top, the objective will complete and it will be time to close the doors. Now the passengers have boarded the train, close and lock the doors using the close left doors button. Set the reverser to forward. Apply some power to get moving.
Right, guys, we are moving. Wait. As you guys see on the right, it shows like where we have to stop at the next station. So we need to be pretty careful about with the speeding and stuff so that like I can slow it down a bit. Even like I'm playing it for the first time, so this game is quite new to me, so I'm just exploring it. That's the reason, like, I thought maybe I'd just start the live, like, so that you guys see, like, how we are completing the training and stuff like that. If in case, like, you guys want to try it again.
You're approaching the next station. Use the power brake handle to apply power so that you come to a gentle stop at the indicated marker on the platform. This platform is on the right, so you'll need to use the Open Right Doors button to unlock and open the doors this time. Once again, observe the...
Yeah, now we're loading up the passenger on the second platform.
Use the
Now it
doors
looks
close
like the
right
loading
button to
completed.
close and lock
Now
the
we
doors.
will be able to close the doors.
Drive the train to the next platform without any further guidance and see how you get on.
Now we are heading to the next station, guys. Let's see how we do. I don't think we won't be getting any kind of tutorial or something. So we'll be on our own. Increasing the speed a bit, that is because it's like almost like 700 meters away, so I think they should be able to get it done like once we get closer.
That concludes this module. If you wish to replay it, you can come back to it at any time via the training center.
Ooh. That looks like we have completed one set of training, guys.
In this training module, you will be learning about the various camera controls and how to get the best views. You can drive from in the cab or an exterior camera. Exterior views are particularly useful for coupling and uncoupling. Currently, you're in the cab of this Class 323 EMU with the same view a real driver would have. Before experimenting with camera views, set the train up correctly as if ready for departure. We will now explore the camera controls. To get back inside the cab, a different key must be pressed. Do that now. Now that you're used to interior and exterior, switch back to the exterior view again to learn more about it.
I see this one is pretty cool.
From the exterior, you can move the camera around. Use the key's indicators along with your mouse to move and turn the camera. If the mouse pointer is moving but your view doesn't change, right-click the mouse to turn on camera mode. Spend a minute just practicing moving and turning the external camera. You can zoom in and out using the mouse wheel. Try it now.
That's working pretty cool, guys.
While in an
Zoom
external camera, you
look
can
at it.
also interact with some elements such as junctions. You'll be learning about junctions properly in a different training module, but for now, fly over to the indicated junction and change it by interacting with it using the controls indicated. There's a lot more to learn about cameras, including numerous other camera modes. You can find out more in other areas of the training center. That concludes this module. If you wish to replay it, you can come back to it at any time via the training center.
Ooh, this is nice model.
In this module, you'll combine everything you learned from the moving a train, passenger operations, and camera controls modules, but from outside the train. Now you'll have the freedom to enjoy external cameras while driving the train. Before you go any further, get the lighting all set up correctly. You can activate the master key by pressing the indicated keys. Now press the keys indicated to set the reverser to forwards. Just as with other modules, you're currently sitting in a Class 323 multiple unit. You must now switch to the exterior camera. If you need a reminder on how to do this, head over to the camera controls module first and have a quick refresher.
Pretty cool, guys. See? We are able to zoom in, we can see ourselves, and we can see the exterior of it. That's pretty good. You open the right doors as well.
Aside from the magnificent views, exterior camera views can make it easier to complete tasks such as coupling, checking your lights, and changing junctions. Only a small number of the most common functions are usable from an exterior camera. If you find you need to do something that isn't available, simply switch to the internal camera to do it, and then switch back. Finally, press the key indicated to apply some power. There are two keys, one to add more throttle and one to take...
Look at these guys, they are moving now. This camera view is pretty good.
Now that you've moved down the track, it's time to bring the train to a stop. Use the keys indicated to adjust the power brake handle to apply some brakes. Try restarting this tutorial and running it a few times until you're comfortable with driving from the outside, including moving the camera around. That concludes this module. If you wish to replay it, you can come back to it at any time via the training center.
Alright, guys. So it looks like, we have completed even this one. Well, that's pretty good.
In this training module, you'll be learning how to shut down a cab and change ends of the train so that you can drive in the other direction. You'll bring this unit back to central square sidings. You'll need to change ends a couple of times. Don't worry about how the train is going to get there though, all the paths are going to be set for you. You just need to change ends and then drive when you're given instruction to do so. Get started by setting this cab up for operation. Activate the master key first to unlock the control desk. Set the headlights for daytime operation and ensure the tail lights are Set the headlights for daytime operation and ensure the tail lights are off. Set the reverser to forwards, as that's the direction. The first move brings the train forwards to the junction around the corner from here, and you'll be stopping once the rear of the train has cleared it. Apply some power and drive forward a bit so that we can prove that this cab is working.
We are just starting it and we should be going in 20 kilometers per hour. Now we should stop. think we should wait for the train to clear that tension, I believe. Let's see.
That's far enough. Bring the train to a stop by applying some brake using the power brake handle. Now that the train has stopped, you need to shut this cab down. Turn off the headlights and ensure the tail lights are on. Set the reverser to off. Remove the master key. This cab is now shut down. Walk over to the other end of the train, ensuring to close any doors behind you.
Close all the doors as well, guys.
Sit in the driver's seat.
Alright. Sit on that.
Follow the steps indicated to activate this cab, repeating the procedure that you did when you set up the previous cab. Now that the cab is active, wait for the yard controller to give us permission to proceed forward once they've checked and blocked all the junctions for us. You're good to go. Apply some power and get moving. Your next destination is going to take you to the left.
The next destination is on the left, guys, so we need to open up the left door. Guys, how beautiful it is. Shoot. Went in the wrong path, guys. Well, you have to select one. All right, guys. I think that should be it. All right. Let's see how it gets now.
In this training module, you will be taken through the operation of a DBBR 766.2 DBPBZFA cab car. Insert the reverser handle to begin. Unlock the brakes with the brake key to allow braking to be controlled from this cab. Set the reverser to forward. This controls the direction of travel. For this introduction, you will be driving the train a short distance and performing passenger operations.
Okay.
Open the passenger doors
Private.
to allow boarding. You will first need to select which side the doors will open on. Now you have the side selected, use the door release. Close the doors before departure. Now you can apply power and get moving. Now you've built up some speed. You can return the throttle to the off position to begin coasting. Coasting is a method used to efficiently maintain speed and reduce motor stress and maintenance requirements.
Cool, guys.
You are approaching the station. Begin applying a small amount of braking force by moving the brakes into the braking range.
All right, so now we pretty much completed like the first challenge. All right, guys. Let's see how this one does.
In this training module, you will be learning to operate this EMD F125 Spirit diesel locomotive. During this brief introduction, you will be taken through the critical driving controls and performing passenger operations. When you're ready to begin, climb aboard.
All right, guys. Now here we are.
Sit in the engineer's seat. You'll now go through the steps needed to take over this locomotive. You will need to set the generator field switch. This needs to be enabled for the This locomotive requires the reverser handle to be inserted before operation. switch the front headlights on. Regardless of the time of day or weather, all locomotives must have their headlights on. You'll need to set the brakes to the correct mode to allow them to be controlled by this cab. We can now begin loading. It is time to depart. Close the passenger doors. The automatic brakes are controlled with their own handle, but will blend the dynamic brakes and air brakes. The air brakes will apply braking force to every car in this formation. Now, release the brakes. The master controller controls both the throttle and dynamic brakes. Dynamic brakes use the locomotive's electric traction motors to generate resistance to reduce the wear of the brake pads. Apply a small amount of throttle. On level grades, you can coast to maintain your speed, reducing energy consumption and stress on the motors. When coasting, always remain vigilant of the grade, as changes could cause the train to speed up or slow down. Keeping to speed limits is important. If you begin overspeeding, slow the train using the master controller's dynamic brake range. The EMD F125 is a passenger locomotive manufactured by Electromotive Diesel for the North American market. It's powered by a Caterpillar C127-20 V20 diesel engine, rated at
Looks like this
4,700
is a diesel
horsepower,
engine, guys, for the
3,500
American,
kilowatts, and is
especially the
capable of
North
speeds
American
up to
one, I guess.
125 miles per hour, 201 kilometers an hour. When it launched in 2017, it was the first new passenger locomotive in North America in 15 years. To date, 40 have been produced, all of which were supplied to Metrolink. The F-125 features a
Still with
modern
all these
streamlined
instructions,
body
right? Because we are
designed
still
by
in the
Vossloh
training,
Espana.
because it's our day one. So once I complete some of the trainings, then we should be able to be on our own. I don't know what's the next step. Okay, it's still going to. Come on, get on me there. Fine. It's very much the classic sound of the diesel engine, guys. Wow.
You are approaching the station. Begin applying a small amount of braking force using the automatic brake to bring the train to a gentle stop.
You think we're able to make it, guys? I think I should have tried this one actually. My bad. Oh, what? We have to reverse it up or what? Something. I can't reverse either. Sure, guys. What's the next step on this? All right. All right, guys. So maybe I'll stop it here and then, probably will again, start something up tomorrow. And I try to make, if I didn't complete this training a little bit, but I feel like, it would be better to play with you guys in the live so that, you guys also, take a look at, how I'm exploring the game and stuff like that because this is a new game. So, yep, we can little bit like playing much. Um, before we take the actual live passenger train, right? All right, guys. Have a good one. Happy Friday. See you guys later. Bye.